People keep asking me, what is 21 Life Lectures about? It's about solving your biggest problem. And your biggest problem right now, it's not that you don't have enough time. It's not that you don't have enough money. It's that you don't have enough energy. The fact is, most of us are exhausted. We are struggling to keep up. A lot of the technology around us right now that was intended to make our lives easier in many ways has made it more complicated. And what can we do about it? Number one, we can complain about it. Number two, we can move off grid. Or number three, we can figure out how to adapt with it and thrive within it. And that's what 21 Life Lectures is really about. It's about making your internal world so strong that you can go out into the external world and get whatever it is that you want with less friction and without collapsing. I used to collapse, right? Listen, I became a self-made millionaire by age 21, did hundreds of millions of dollars of business by age 30. Grind, collapse. Grind, collapse. And I paused and I stopped all that and I said, you know what? Before I go back out into the world and build my next empire, I want to figure out how to make myself not only whole and complete, but I want to be able to increase my energy levels naturally so I can keep up with the pace of everything that I want to do and accomplish in life. And that's really what this is about. I'm going to teach you a lot of stuff. And it's not about hyperbarics, red lights, PEMF mats, infrared saunas, peptides, stem cells. I'm not into that stuff. Years ago, a couple decades ago, I had that, maybe 15 years ago, I had some of that stuff and I gave it all away. I'm 47 years old right now. I may not look it. Why? Because I've figured out how to dial in my internal world and my external environment, whether it's at my home or when I'm traveling or I'm in and out of different unfamiliar environments, cars, restaurants, hotels, you name it. And that's what a lot of the stuff I'm going to be covering in here. And now you're probably thinking, another influencer trying to sell me sizzle and never going to deliver the steak. I know. I think it's around 97% of the online courses that are purchases are never completed. Why is this? We have too many coaches and influencers teaching that lack experience. Me, on the other hand, I don't lack experience. I've had an extremely wide variety of experiences for my age. And I'm in a position right now where I think I can teach. I wrote a book several years ago, and people read it, and they reached out to me, and they asked me for a lot of advice and knowledge and wisdom. And that's why I'm doing this, because I couldn't do it all one-on-one. So I took a couple years to put this framework together to really help you dial in your internal world and your external environment to help you thrive. You're not going to be getting the energy from coffee or Adderall or peptides or anything you snort or anything like that. It's going to be everything that's around you. It's going to be optimizing the environment, your home, your car, your hotel rooms. Everything is going to be optimized so you can perform and go out and get what you want in this fast-paced world. So let me give you a few highlights of what we talk about. I wrote a few down here just to give you a little bit what's up. We're going to be talking about simple things like, before you buy a home, before you buy an apartment or rent an apartment, what are you going to do? You're going to check the prevailing winds in that city, because once you know the prevailing wind directions, you're going to know where most of the air is flowing on a daily basis, and a lot of the friction and fine particulate that's created in these cities, rural or urban areas, that's kicked up and floating in the air is not landing in your home, in your lungs, causing systematic inflammation and making you cranky, irritable, and going to the doctor and saying, what's wrong with me? Believe me when I tell you, no doctor is going to tell you, oh, did you check which part of the city you're living and what the air quality is like? No. We're going to talk about how to book hotel rooms and Airbnbs for good performance and good sleep. We're going to talk about why under your faucet, the little screen there, when you take it off, there's a bunch of harmful bacteria, what that's from, and how to prevent it in the future. We're going to be talking about simple things like why you should only use ceramic salt and pepper grinders versus the plastic ones or the metal ones that are putting fine particulate, plastic and metal, in your food, slowly weakening you and allowing the competition to beat you. We're going to be talking about how signals from the outside world first hit your gut, then travel to your heart, and then travel to your brain, where you make decisions and determine which directions you're going to go in life. We're going to be talking about which supplements you should take when you are traveling or after you party, if you decide to party. We're going to be talking about the difference between homes that are designed for curb appeal versus homes that are designed and optimized for performance and functionality. We're going to be talking about how to set up your bed for optimal sleep. We're going to be telling you why you should have one window open in your home year-round, how much it should be cracked open, and why you should only have one window cracked open, whether it's 100 degrees outside or 0 degrees outside. We're going to teach you how to prepare for a deep night's sleep. We're going to teach you how to work with your natural cortisol and melatonin levels as they rise and fall so you can perform better in the world and go out and win and bring home the money and prizes that you need to support your loved ones. We're going to talk about how certain types of jewelry that you are wearing, depending on where it's placed, could be weakening you due to the fact that it's acting like an antenna and attracting non-native EMFs into certain parts of your body, hence weakening you. We're going to be talking about how to tap into the Earth's Schumann resonance so you can have more power. We're going to be talking about how to select proper clothing for performance. We're going to be talking about how to age intelligently. Simple things like I'm going to remind you that change is the only constant in life, folks, and we are going to teach you how to adapt with it constantly. We're going to be talking about how to party and not burn out. I don't really party much anymore. I used to a ton when I was younger, but if you do like to party, we're going to give you the protocol on how to party intelligently. We're going to be talking about the main causes of divorce and how to prevent them. We're going to be talking about things like, Eric, you know what? Why is it that women only lose life force energy during menstruation and childbirth, but men lose life force energy during ejaculation? And now that we know this, how can we use this information to our advantage so we can be more powerful and connect dots easier in the external world in order to stack, win, and thrive? We're going to be talking about how to create boundaries in order for optimal performance. Healthy boundaries, I should say. We're going to talk about how to avoid being paralyzed by public failure. I can't tell you how many times as a child I was paralyzed. Fear of what other people would think of me. Therefore, I didn't make moves, I didn't make plays, and I lost out on a lot of opportunities in life. We're going to talk about how your biggest competitor in life is the old version of yourself. Listen, I want you guys to know, most of your growth actually happens right now after a significant loss. It could be financially, a loved one, an illness, a disease, sitting in the ICU, seeing the white light, being like, dear God, can I have another chance? We're going to teach you not to only grow during those times, which a lot of us end up growing, but we're going to teach you how to grow on a daily basis. We're going to teach you how to grow during the good times as well. Something I want to remind you, listen, stress is the gap between where you currently are right now and where you want to be in life. We are going to shrink that gap. Why are we going to shrink that gap? Because then you will be more powerful in the present moment, so everything downstream is going to connect and align better. And I want to leave you with one last thing. There are hundreds of things we're going to be covering, a lot of things that not even the biggest influencers and names in the industry have even covered. I've spent years and years basically treating myself as a guinea pig and dialing in my internal world before I get ready to go back out and stack. But I want to leave you with something. I want you to be gentle with yourselves, folks, because figuring out what your purpose is going to be pretty much the most difficult and biggest job of your life. Now, to get there, we need to get everything else right that I'm going to be talking about in the lectures. There's more information below. Go through the website, check it out. Hope to see you. Thank you.